Hey there guys, what's going on? This is Collectibles for Life YT coming to you with the deck profile. The first deck profile actually for Digimon. And just like it states in the video, it's for Imperialdramon Dragon mode. Let's get started. Our first Digimon is going to be our Digitamon, which are going to be 4 Demi-Vmons, which state when attacking once per turn if this Digimon has jamming, trigger 1 draw. Our whole gimmick is jamming, so this will come off often very much. Our next one is also Upamon. When attacking once per turn, if your opponent has Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, trigger draw 1 card. It does come off quite often. There's a lot of people that play instant play, so this does actually come up often as well. And that's our 5 babies, our Digitamon. Next, we play 4 of the Vmon with jamming. Like I said, it's going to come up often. It's a 3 cost, 2000 DP. It's a good card. The jamming is very effective very quickly. That's the reason why you've seen them played a lot in Rookie Rush decks if you've seen some profiles for them. The next Vmon is going to be the other one. They came from the 1.5. Your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your main phase, trigger draw a card. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans with unsuspending, so this is going to come often as well. It's a 3 cost for 2000 DP. Our next one is Vanilla Ilicmon, which is going to be a 3000 DP, 2 mana cost. You want to have Vanillas because you want... Well, let me explain the last one and then I'll tell you why. And our next, to round off our rookies, is going to be 3 Gomamon. Again, Vanilla to play, 3000 DP. The reason why you want a Vanilla stack or a good amount of Vanillas is because in case you use your jamming Vmon to attack, the security, they use a Terraforce or something like that, knocks it out. You can quickly recover by using a Vanilla and then evolving into whatever you need to evolve to for the next step. I run a total of 4-7. I run a total of 14 half and half. So it's a good amount of rookies. I haven't had a problem yet not having a rookie in my hand on the first draw. Alrighty. Our next are going to be our champions, which is going to be 4 Vanilla, 6000 DP, 6-2 cast, 1-2 evolve, which most of the times you will be evolving Gorillamon. Not much to say about him. He's a good hard hitter. He doesn't take much to evolve. It definitely drains your opponent in case he tries to do something his next move. If you just give him a 1 memory, it's gonna definitely cause him to have to figure out different strategies to keep up with you. Next, we're using the new from the 1.5 XVmons. The XVmons say when Digivolving, unsuspend one of your level 4 or lower Digimon, which is really handy with the next card that's coming up after this. It's a 5 cost to play, 2 to evolve, 4000 DP. But it's definitely the cream of the creme when it evolves to Frigimon, which we have 4 of these. It's 4000 DP, 4 to cast, 2 to evolve, and it has jamming. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to attack, have a rookie, attack with him, jamming, security check, destroys, nothing happens to you because unless it's an option card. Then evolve your rookie to this, have him again in attack position, and attack again. So definitely, like I said, the tap on tap thing will be definitely an occurrence, and that's our level 4 roundup right there for the Imperialdramon for the champions. Next, we've got our level 5s, which are our ultimates. Imperialdramon. Play for 7, evolve for 3. You're mostly going to evolve him. You won't be playing for 7 unless you really have to. He has 7000 DP. He has the jamming ability, which again, like I said, it's going to be coming up very often. And then he has the inherited ability that says when attacking once per turn, if the Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name, unsuspended. So again, the unsuspending ability, like I said, is going to be happening. And you can do a green or blue to evolve it, which mostly is going to be blue for this deck. And then to round up our ultimates, another 4 Dino Beamons, and this has piercing and jamming. Great for destroying Digimon and then attacking the security. Jamming, perfect because it doesn't get destroyed in the battle or the security battle unless it's an option card. So that's all our ultimates. Pretty much all this is very basic. Our final installments are going to be our megas, not involving the option cards, of course. It's going to be 4 Imperialdramon Dragon modes. It's 13 to cast, 100 DP, 5-2 Digivolve from green or blue, and it says when evolving from Imperialdramon or Dino Beamon, reduce the memory cost to Digivolve by 2, so it becomes a 3 cost, which becomes very effective. Has jamming just like everything else, and when you Digivolve, you unsuspend all your other Digimon with jamming, which, I mean, it's more than half your deck pretty much. So again, unsuspending, inheriting ability to draw, able to attack, it's really powerful. I do have the 4th one, unfortunately. I put it in my binder because I wanted to have a complete set of the 1.5, so I had to end up using one that wasn't the alternate art. But yeah, I mean, that's besides the point. Our next mega is one that's not used as much. I'll tell you why later, what I'm using it for. It's part of my tech, the reason why I'm using one of him. Same as the other one, -2, get 3 to evolve pretty much. 1300 has piercing, and it says once per turn, when this Digimon that is an opponent's Digimon in battle survives, unsuspend this Digimon. Again, unsuspending, attacking, destroying, piercing, security, destroying, very effective. The only problems that I have with these is that unfortunately there's no way to bump up their attack points. So going against Omnimons, going against anything that's over its attack range, I had to put in some tech, and the other tech card is a Bancho Leomon, or a Bancho Stingmon, my bad, Bancho Stingmon. Has piercing when attacking. If an attacking opponent that Digimon is 1200 or more DP or more, give it 7000 DP in a security check of 2. So this will get rid of your Omnimon problems, your Ragnarlord problems, pretty much anything with more than 1200 that you can't get over. This is the guy that's gonna do it. This is why he's here. He's pretty much our backup for that situation. And he's green. Another one for the tech is Imperialdramon. Security check of 1 doesn't really, I mean, it comes often when you're battling, but the point of this guy is for Rookie Rush. It says on play, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. You will be hard casting him in order to get rid of some of the rookies. That way you can attack, and that way you don't get overwhelmed by a wide board. So it's to keep control. That's why he's here. I wish I could put more of those, but unfortunately the deck's pretty full already with the cards that I need, so I can't add any more. But you'll see another reason why these are all being played, or why there's no more than one being played. Next ones are Davis. 4 cost to cast, can play from security, gives you 3 memory if you have 2 or less. Also on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 blue, 1 green card among them, put them to your hand, place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck. So most of the deck is green and blue, so you will be hitting every time at least 1 or not, if not both. But these are really good, so that's why you have 3 of. It's to help you with your memory. You want to try to have 3 at all time, if not more, so that way you can do more moves, because this deck is very heavy on that 3 to cast, 3 to summon, 3. So you want to have as much. And speaking of having memory, one of the staple cards, of course, is going to be the Hammer Sparks. Again, just trying to get more memory, so that way you're consistent and you're able to do that 3 to 4 range, so that way you can do multiple moves. When it's under security, you gain 2 memory instead. Also great for having an opponent in a situation where you ended up giving him more than you wanted to, but if he attacks the security, activates this, removing the amount, hopefully making it back your turn, or if not, just getting you pretty close to that point where he's gonna have to just make 1 or 2 moves, because that's all he's got left in the memory. So, reason why we play the Hammer Sparks. And finally, my, how do you say, the creme of the creme, the tech card that I feel like people are sleeping on, Positron Laser. At least for this deck. I know that Rookie Rush has been playing this, but I feel like if you're playing the VMons, which Rookie Rush is playing as well, then you should play the Positron Lasers. They're better than the Coyote Breath, I feel, because Coyote Breath takes 7, and the ability states that you return 1 Digimon to your opponent's hand, which is nice, but I feel like this does more. It's a 6 cost, and it states up to 2 of your opponent's Digimons can attack, block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then, if you have a blue Digimon in play, return 1 of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand. Same situation when you activate it in security. This is, if I could run 3, I would, but like I said, the reason why I ran some of this extra green is for this card, which is the Imperialdramon and the Bancho Leomon are my extra greens, besides the Dino Beamons, of course. This card is literally, it's a game winner. It changes the battle from you losing to you winning. If it's in security, you activate it. If he has a blocker, you select the blocker. So that means next turn when you're attacking, you can attack through the blocker and straight to his securities. You also get to manipulate the field in the way of, if he's got a wide board, you narrow it down by selecting 2 of his Digimon which can attack next turn. So if it's your turn, you activate this, select the 2. He can't attack with them. If he's close to winning game, then he can't do anything about it. And if it becomes your turn, you attack and you finish him off for game. It manipulates the situation in a way that it makes you win. 2 is good enough. I felt like 3 was too clunky, especially with not being a full green deck. Amazing when you get it from the security stack and activated. I feel like this is a sleep-on card. I feel that, like, I've seen Coyote Breath being used instead, and I feel like that does good in the situation if it's unsuspended. Unsuspended, that's great. But if you're playing this deck, which is pretty much an aggro version of it, you want to be able to manipulate the situation to, like, not be able for him to attack, you being able to attack, being able to unsuspend and resuspend. Literally, this deck is in a basis of either 1 or 2 turns from winning or losing, depending on how much memory you've both been giving to each other. This card literally gets you 2 turns ahead, a turn ahead, just enough to get you to that winning spot. I won't talk anymore about it. I just feel like very strongly about the Positron Laser. It's a very good card. It only costs 6. Better than Puppetmon in a situation where if you get it on the security, it activates. Also, you're not giving your opponent 11 to play with. You're giving him only 6. At that point in time, he's going to try to summon what he can, do what he can, end his turn. But by that time, it's your turn. You're attacking him for game, and there's no point. Like, at that point, there's no point to do anything. In situations where you're having to activate it because you're behind, it's not giving him that much of an advantage. A 6 is a lot better than a 11, in my opinion. So that's pretty much the reasoning for those cards right there. I feel, like I said, it's a very good deck. It's very constant. It does what it needs to do. I haven't had a problem with it. I'm taking it to my locals this Saturday, I think. Yeah, this Saturday, and I'm gonna test it out and see how it does. I'm also gonna be doing some battles with my son, and he'll be testing his deck out. I'll be testing my deck out. We're gonna do some battles, show you guys how it works, how it operates. I'm also going to be doing other profiles for different decks. So let me know what you want to see. I've got Shining Greymon, Ragnarlord, what's it called, Blitz Greymon, Ultra S, Black Block. I've got pretty much all the decks. I've literally invested so much in this game because I love Digimon so much, and I want my channel to grow, and I want to have people, join in with me, comment, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. I want to be part of this community. Like I said, I'm a Digimon fan through and through. As you can see, this awesome playmat as proof as well. So yeah, that's all I got to say for today. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.